police stop me in the street.
or they want to card you at the bar, make sure you're old enough for a drink. Yeah. Okay. So welcome to a special edition of the Coffee with Craig show, and I'm here again with Kamal Jahid from Meqnes. His company is Meqnes, and we were talking before at our Coffee with Craig show about products and about corporate products and corporate gifts that you have and some fashion. So in this episode, just tell us a little bit more about what you really have so people can see it and maybe some ideas for them.
Absolutely. Like we discussed before, so these are the 3 top products that's been selling the most bestsellers. Because people moved away from the bags, and which is understandable. Because
not much travel now. Yeah,
exactly. So we came up, that we wanted to introduce this small accessories that are not so expensive, the bags. Like I mentioned before, so the first thing that we saw was selling like hotcakes is the card holders. People are becoming more, let's say, minimalist. Forget the grandpa. Full the fat wallet with all your 60 receipts and
receipts are all online.
Exactly. Because everything is moving online. So now with what we try, because at the end of the day we are a fashion or style company, and we want you to look. So the idea is, and I'm sure you will relate, because you wear a lot of suits. And sometimes you get your big wallet and then you have to put it here, and then it just looks bad, and it destroys your suit actually, if you're one of these.
Well, especially tuxedo, where you don't have pockets in your pants. Absolutely. And you're trying to carry everything.
Exactly.
And it's just like you got to have it in your jacket, or you just leave it in the hotel room.
Absolutely.
Actually.
So in my,
that was the first thing I was thinking. I'm using this for my tuxedo.
For me, like I see the weekdays or business days, I have a bigger wallet. But for the weekends when I go out having fun, I always use the card holders. I take one card and that's it, and my ID, in case the police stop me in the street.
or they want to card you at the bar, make sure you're old enough for a drink. Yeah. Okay.
Exactly. And that's it, and it's enough. And then I sneak it here in my jacket, and no one can see it. It's light, it's beautiful. And then it's like every business deal happens. One guy said, "Hey, we're giving these company cards to our employees, and I don't like this plastic thing, It's like, do you think we can use your card, but you have to put our logo?" I was like, "Hey man, be my guest. Absolutely, I'll put your logo. Sure. I can even remove mine if you want." He's like, "Nah, you can keep it because we want to feel, exclusive, because it comes in a really nice, beautiful, packaging." And I said, I was the rest of it. Like, remember the days when we were doing the events together? We were offering the pochettes.
Yeah, sure.
So it's basically, it's the same company, same manufacturer. It's in Italy. Everything is made in Italy by hand. premium materials, highest quality ever. And so that was.
These would also be good for giving, like, when we gave out our Christmas presents, we gave out these Epic cards.
Right.
This would have been perfect. Yeah, exactly. But it's just attached to a little piece of,
because it doesn't feel like giving him a paper, like, hey.
Yeah, exactly. But this would have been cool to actually put them in there, and so what do these run? I know that depends on the amount.
Exactly, it depends
you
on
order.
the
But
amount.
let's say if you're ordering 100, what does it cost?
For 100, it will come down to something like $50, $60. And it depends on the material, because this one is full grain, and we will show later. This one is like croco patterns. So it really depends
on what you order.
It's going to be from 50 up to 70, 80. Could even be cheaper if you don't want the real leather,
Right, exactly.
But that's not the point. We want to give them the exclusive offer. Yeah.
And I see you have the scarves and the pochettes, and I see in the past you were making masks to match them as well.
Exactly. So the idea is we line our product with these premium cotton, and because we had so much left when the pandemic hits, we just said, look, no one is buying the bags, we should do something. We have a lot of material. And then we just made a run of 100 masks, and we were offering them for free for everyone who buys a wallet or whatever. And then they just sold out in less than 3 hours.
Right. They're probably like, we don't want the wallet, we want the masks.
All right, I guess I'm a mask business now.
Good.
So that's exactly what happened. And then, obviously, business-wise, it's all about the order value. The more you propose like products, the more you increase the value, the unique value of each order purchase. So then it came the idea, it's like, all right, we got the materials. Well, how about you make some scarves, in Italy, because we already have the manufacturer. And, I was like, sure. And then people would buy, the mask, and they would match it to their scarf.
Right.
And it was just also.
I like the one you're wearing. That's great. Yeah, very nice.
Beautiful. It's always, as I said, these patterns. So we got now, I think, 10 designs. We got, in the beginning, we got only 4, so it was like very simple, blue, red, and black. And now we got a little creative, so there's more colors, they're more beautiful. Someday we have the official photo shoot. We're gonna launch, the models and everything. So it's gonna be our business now.
Oh, great! I haven't got my invitation yet to the photo shoot, but
please feel free
to come.
It's in Bycast Studio. A lot of models.
Yeah, excellent. Well, I probably should help you with that.
Yeah, exactly. I can handle them all.
All right. Well, great. So one other question that's important is how much time should they order, how much time for delivery? Because of course, people it's always last minute. I mean, not always, but
Absolutely.
A lot of times people are thinking, oh, we need something for a party.
Say it's 3 to 4 weeks.
3 to 4 weeks,
because
So they should order at least a month ahead to make sure they've got it on
absolutely,
time.
just to be sure. I mean, the manufacturing time is like 2 weeks usually, and minimum. There's always minimum quantities, obviously, but the safest choice is 3 or a month before.
Well, the Italian factories,
Exactly.
they get the order, they need a couple of coffees, and then thinking about it for a week, and
Right,
then make
you have to pray a little bit.
exactly. Have a bit of fun, and then start.
That's the Italians. They are special, but they get things done.
And when do they all go on holiday? Is that August, where the factories close? Okay, so if you need something in September, order in July. Yeah.
But they go better because now they send you an email like in July and say, hey, we're closing next week. If you want to do something, you better order now.
So now they don't expect you to know they're closed.
Exactly.
They actually tell you. Okay.
Yeah, that was very nice. Yeah. So.
Well, great. Well, Kamal, thanks for joining us. Great products. We hope to see that some of our clients will probably be giving you a call.
Absolutely.
And we'll put also your logo, your website address on the text, and so they can get a hold of you. So great to see you, and thanks for coming by the headquarters and the studio. And everybody, have a good day, have a good weekend, and we'll see you Monday.
Great coffee, by the way.
Yeah.